Hello farmers, welcome back to the channel. This is a place for agricultural business owners looking for ways to make profit from the agricultural business and also thinking of starting up an agribusiness. And today I'm back with another maybe farmers updates for the channel. Alright, so I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a post where a friend of mine made, Kenneth. Yes, so Kenneth is a farmer like me. He's based in Edo State. Yes, so I saw a post that he made and I was like, this post I have to make it to my channel because this is the key facts that people are overlooking, and it's important to take note of this if you've been cultivating this year. Alright, I don't know if you've noticed it, I've been talking about things you need to take note of when cultivating this year because we are overlooking a lot of things, and the things we are overlooking are the factors that make up our profit or our loss. Alright, so today I'm bringing up the content that he made on Facebook. I'm bringing it to the channel. It's actually very valuable and I don't want to let it go. Alright, so if you're interested in today's video, make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't, and let's dive in. So the first farmer's lesson he wrote says, never target peak period alone. Yes, so when I saw this particular statement, I was like, yes, this actually makes sense, because if we are all targeting peak period, by the time the commodities get to the peak period, and let's say I'm targeting peak period, you are targeting peak period, he is targeting peak period, a farmer somewhere else is targeting peak period, and our commodities get ready at the same time, we have loads of commodities that are surplus in the market, and our peak period, everything will become surplus and it will be cheap. Do you understand? So don't just target peak period as a farmer, but target the right market. Do your market research and know which market needs your product. Okay, I said this when I was starting out rabbits, that I had to look at who will buy my rabbit, because when I was starting out, people were like, oh, nobody eats rabbit meat, how do you plan to sell except to sell to your fellow farmers? And I don't listen to the noise. I had to sit down. I came up with 3 ideas, 3 people I'll be selling this rabbit to. Oh, if these people don't buy, these people will buy. If these people don't buy, this particular people will buy. Oh, this is the peak period of rabbit meat. If I'm having lots of rabbits at this period and everybody is trying to sell to one another, how can I sell my own with ease? These are the things you should look out for. Don't just target peak period as a farmer. Start thinking of farming as a business and start looking for other ways that you can sell your commodity even without the peak period. Alright, after all, we are all in for the profit. So make sure you think about different ways that you can sell your commodity off peak period itself. The other one that he said is choose 2 main crops and 1 rotational crop. And I stated it before. I said I call it the mid-term crop, the long-term crop, and the short-term crop. Pick a long-term crop, pick a short-term crop, pick a mid-term crop. While your long-term crop is growing, let your short-term crop be bringing in money to run the farm, to sustain you. This is for full-time farmers. You cannot be a full-time farmer and you're only planting, or you cannot be a full-time farmer and you're only depending on maybe the maize that you cultivated that you don't even know if monkeys have gone to harvest it for you at your back. So pick a long-term crop, pick a short-term crop, pick a mid-term crop. Your long-term crop is like an investment that you've made. So while your investment is growing, your short-term crop is bringing little money to run the investment and at the same time sustain you as the farm owner. Pick a mid-term crop while your short-term crop is growing. By the time you're harvesting your short-term crop, by the time you're done selling your short-term crop, your mid-term crop is ready for harvest. You sell that one too and continue like that. That is the best way to run your farm this season. If you want to run farming full-time, okay, this is for people that are around. Please, if you're outside the country, I talked about people that are outside the country, where they should invest into. I think I shared that video 2 years ago. I'm going to leave the link, or please check out that video. That is where you should invest your funds to. But if you're in the country and you're looking at starting farming, pick a long-term crop, pick a mid-term crop, pick a short-term crop. Don't just pick one crop and say, once I make money from this one, oh, because FANN Juliet said cucumber is profitable. And you've not tried cucumber before and you invest all your money and everything just crashed. And you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, I should have channeled my money to this one. So please pick the 3 crops: long-term, short-term, and mid-term. By that way, your farm is growing, you are rotating it, you are having money to sustain the farm. Farming needs money. If they are telling you that farming is cheap, it is not cheap. It needs money. So you need all the ways to utilize what you have on your farm to generate money for yourself. Alright, the other thing that I do get is, Julie, which crop is profitable? I get that question all the time. Which crop is the most profitable? That is the crop I want to cultivate. Oh God, madam, All crops are profitable. It just depends on how you handle them. Every crop has its own advantage, it has its own disadvantage, it has its own ups and downs. Every single crop. See that one that you're looking at, oh, to manage this crop is easy. That one self, if it starts its own wahala, you will not believe your face. Let's take maize for an example. When you are reading online, they will tell you maize is one of the easiest crops to cultivate. Oga, come on field and see what monkeys will be doing to your maize, or what grasscutters will be doing to your maize. By the time it's time for harvest, maybe you are meant to harvest like 2 tons or 3 tons from like your 4 acres or your 3 acres or your 2 acres, and you are getting like half a ton because monkeys have helped you to harvest or half already. So please, all aspects of farming is profitable. It's your management that will determine if you will make profit from it. The thing here I see here is that people channel all their energy into farm setup. Yes, they channel their energy into farm setup. They are not channeling their energy into management. People can spend 5 million naira to set up a farm, but if you're asking them to bring the same 5 million naira to manage that farm, they'll say no, the farm will bring money, and that farm cannot bring money if you don't manage it. Setup is just beyond setting up. Making money from farm is just beyond setting up. You need to manage it for it to generate money. Oh, the next one on this list is I planted cucumber. I have maize. Oh no, this is how it goes. I have 10 hectares of land, Julie. I have maize on 1 acre. I have plantain on another acre. I have pineapple on my 3rd acre. I have pawpaw on my 4th acre. I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that. Having loads of crop on your farm is never guaranteed that you'll be successful in the farming. That's just the fact. Having loads of crop is one of the easiest way to fail when it comes to farming. Having many crops on your farm is one of the easiest way to fail, to lose money when it comes to farming, and that is the fact. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything here. Pick one, understand how that one operates, then you expand. Then you can add another one, but don't run more than 2 crops at a time. In fact, 3 crops is okay, is the max. And the 3 crops is not that you just plant them once. You plant one, understand how that one works, then before you invest in another thing. Okay, so please, having loads of crop on your farm, it does not guarantee that you are running a profitable farm. In fact, you are running at loss because you are spending more money managing that farm, and the farm is actually not bringing money for you. I have a pawpaw farm close to my farm location. The pawpaw farm is like 5 acres. And I was wondering, the last time I went to farm, all the pawpaws were ripe, and I was wondering, how is this person making money from this pawpaw? I'm sure someone out there might have advised the person that, pawpaw is profitable, plant pawpaw, and the person planted pawpaw. Now no market to sell the pawpaw. All the pawpaw are there ripe. In short, birds are the one feasting on it. So please, understand the niche, understand the crop you want to plant first before you just go into it. Not because, my grandfather was into pawpaw farming, you too now want to do pawpaw farming. Will pawpaw farming sell? That I'm always after the market. Will it sell? Because you cannot invest your money in something at the end of the day you are not seeing market for it. Okay, so that's another point. The next thing I'm going to say is, don't plant on a large scale. Okay, I get this all the time. Farming, Julie, I'm going into this aspect of farming because you said it's profitable. I said it's profitable. In my location, in your location, is it profitable? Understand what you are going into. I feel why we are not taking farming seriously in this country, why most of us that are into farming are not making profits, is because we are actually doing what we hear people say is profitable. And I do say something, that something is selling well in your location does not mean it will sell well in my location. And I used an example, I think in one of my videos, I was talking about yellow and white gari. There are places that white gari will sell more than you make profit. There are places that yellow gari will sell more than you make profit. You need to understand these things before you just start cultivating. You don't just start cultivating. And this is where you need a consultant. Yes, you need to consult someone that is in your location where you want to operate. The consultant will tell you how the market operates. This particular one, I don't know how to say it. Don't entrust your $1 million into a family friend hand to help you run a business. I read this particular point and I smiled because I have loads of comments on this. As a consultant, I get loads of comments on this. I gave this money for someone to me to set up my farm and it's not making profit. The farm has died, it has collapsed. Please, if you are not around to manage your farm, especially people that are investing in livestock, if you are not around to manage your farm, please do not invest in livestock. Don't invest in livestock. I do tell people, if you are not around, just go for long-term crops that you will secure land, you are making profit from land, the crop is growing, you just need little management. You cannot be available and you say you want to start cultivating watermelon, you want to cultivate ugu, you want to cultivate okra. No, you don't do that. No, you don't do that. So please, if you're investing when I talk about million, I'm talking about millions of dollars into farming, make sure you are available, except you just want to go into the agro-real estate aspect, which is just you securing lands and keeping and reselling, which is an awesome idea. I'm going to talk about that later, maybe in my other video. The aspect that you can invest your money in other than farming, and the aspect that generate money all the time outside farming, outside cultivation. You just need to understand it. He said never apply any farming information you get online to your farm, and this is the best I could read. Like, I don't need to expatiate on this because it's something I do see all the time. People will read something on, actually figures. Oh, when I was starting out, I read out some blogs where they were writing figures, and when I got on field to start cultivating, and I was not seeing the figures they were mentioning, I was nearly frustrated. Please, whatever info you read online, it is different offline. The field is different offline. And finally, have a plan for your farm. Anything at all, make sure you've drafted out something, what you feel your farm to look like, the operations. Just have a plan for your farm. It is very, very important. That is all I can say. All right, I hope you got value. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'm going to see you in my next video.